Hi everybody, I'm Mrs. Insane Witch and welcome to another Gems of War video. So this is the third day of Guild Wars. Let's jump into that. And we did lose yesterday against the Black Dragon. Black Dragon? Yeah, Black Dragon. And when I say lose, we took a whooping. But oh well, we cannot always win. And today we are fighting against Anabius 2. First, why? Oh yeah, we lost, don't have rewards to collect. Oh well, we can always win. Let's jump into war and see what we are fighting today. So we are fighting against another green keep today, and I am going to do the same thing I did the previous days. I am going to use this team on the gate, the one with Baphomet, and let's jump into battle. Let's do this. See how things go today. Okay. Blue to purple. Blue to purple. Yeah, blue to purple. We don't have anything on that, so no blue to purple. Okay. And I kinda don't want to do the scullies. What do I want to do? Look at the board. Okay, so yeah, I don't want to do skulls, so let's do purples instead. Okay, and now still no blue to purple. Still no blue to purple. Let's do reds. And come on, don't be annoying. Let's do reds. No blue to purple still. Let's do purples. Okay, I'm gonna do the extra turn on skulls, and now I can cast Baphomet. Ah, so annoying. Okay, still no blue to purple. Come on. Let's do reds. Yellows in the corner. Too bad I'm entangled. Still no blue to purple. Really? So annoying. Let's do browns. Explode the board with the gatekeeper. And cast Baphomet. First one out of the way. Should have been easier than that it was, but okay. Or faster in this case. And now let's see. Which way I wanna go. Okay, so today in all the pets we have 3 sets completed, so it doesn't matter. So today I am going down. So I'm going to the glade. And let's see. King Selenius, Queen B, Essence of Evil, and Queen B. But I am going to change to my team of Immortal Furnax. And let's jump into battle. And see how we do here. Okay, first of all we have, I'm frozen on yellows and purples, okay, but we have an extra turn on reds, and now we want blue to skulls, right? No blue to skulls, so let's do skulls. No, first of all let's take greens away from the board because we don't want to give mana. And can I drop that? No, I cannot, which is a shame. So blue to skull, still nothing. I'm gonna do browns. Yeah, I'm gonna do browns. Yeah, let's do browns, and I am going to do these ones here. And now still no blue to skulls. I am very unlucky today. Okay, let's do more browns on this side. Take greens out, and still no blue to skull. Oh, we have a little one here. Do I want to do that? No, I'm gonna do these reds right here, so let's do these ones. And nope, yeah, and now we can do scullies, blue to skulls. Let's go. And now I want to do skulls, or do I want to cast Immortal Furnax? Explode, or I'm gonna explode with Immortal Furnax. That's what I'm gonna do. And then let me see this. No, we can do nothing over there. So right now I'm gonna explode with with the gatekeeper. Okay, and now we don't have mana to afford anything, so let's get some mana. What do I want? I can do meh. Okay, looking at the board, okay, I can do this, and I will do a match 4 on purples. And now I still need mana, so let's explode the board with gatekeeper again. And now let's see, now we don't have green to skulls. Yeah, okay, so let's do extra turn on blues. Can't drop anything there. We can do, oh, red, brown to red. Yeah, let's do that. And extra turn on skulls, and we're done. I need to drink some water. Okay, another fight out of the way. And now let's see what we have on the cookhouse. What are we cooking with? Goblins, Norband Brothers, Norband Turnip, String Fiddler, and King Gobbletruffle. But that's the pet I chose, that's the pet I'm gonna go. So let's go to battle, and the same team to be on the safe side. Don't forget that I have my Immortal Furnax with the first 3 traits, so it's fully traded. If you don't have it, be careful, but at least if you have the second trait, can be very useful. The third one also, it's the most important one, but the invulnerable one at least. Okay, extra turns on brown ear and extra turn on brown ear. And now what can we do? Do we have any more extra turns? No, so let's cast Immortal Furnax, get some power going. Blue to skulls, we have nothing. So we are going to explode with Gatekeeper. No, we can do Scullies and see if the 10% chance activates, which did not, okay. And now we can explode the board, right? Yeah, let's explode with the Gatekeeper, get some mana going. Blue 2 skulls, still nothing. We have a little one here and a little one here, so let's do that. Let's do Scullies. Okay. And let's do skulls again here. And more skulls. And extra turn on browns. Explode. Cast Immortal Furnax to get some more power. And skulls appear. And now explode with the Gatekeeper. And yeah, let's cast the Infernal King on the greens and we'll do a little bit more damage. Another one out of the way. And now we are going to the maze. Ferocity. And the Prismatic Orb, Catras the Bull, and Sunweaver. Okay, let's jump into battle. We just have to be careful with Ferocity. So, let's do this. Okay, let's do blue to skulls. We have alignment there. And do yellows and do some more skulls. So let's do these yellows and these skulls, and Ferocity is out of the way. Now, do I want to explode? Yeah, we want to explode with the Gatekeeper. Let's do some Scullies. Prismatic Orb is a bit annoying. Let's do purples and browns there. And green to skull. Do we have green to skull? No. And what? Brown to red. Also not. And I cannot drop those two down. Okay. So let's explode. What can I do now? Brown to red. Green. We can do green to skulls and brown to red. Or not, I don't know. So let's do greens over here. And let's do, oh yeah, I see it now. Green 2 skulls. Let's go, and more skulls appear. Extra turn. Extra turn on reds. And we can do blue 2 skulls. And some more skulls. Okay, another one out of the way. Let's jump on the palace now. And fight. Okay. Okay, I made some changes to the team because of this little new boss appeared. So we are using Lucifria because of the third trait that deals 3 times to 5 times skull damage versus boss based on my ascensions, and also the skulls and damage. So deals 3 times to 5 times damage against bosses and also skulls. Then we have Baphomet, the Gatekeeper. We are using Elementalist. And we are sticking with Infernal Voyager. We just have to be careful. Also with Teodorovich, because the wish gems, if the board explodes, everyone will get mana. So I am going with this one in hopes to take care of Maelstrom Dagonat really quickly. Really quicky. Cross your fingers and let's do this. Let's see how we do. Okay. He can do blue 2 skulls right now, and we are not out of the woods yet, but at least the bigger problem has gone away. So let's do extra turn on greens, and we can do skulls here and do an extra turn on browns. More skulls here, and now let's cast Lucifria on Teodorovich, or whatever his name is. And now let's let's do the extra turn on purples, and now we can explode the board, and we can cast Baphomet now and cast Lucifria. Leprechaun is not that big of a threat. Do we have blue 2 skulls? No. So let's do the extra turn there, and now we can do that, and we're done. So against the Matron, whatever his name is, Dagonat, this is the safest team because Lucifria does the double skull damage and the 3 times to 5 times damage and skull damage to the boss. So, well, those were my fights for today. Thank you so much for watching and for listening to all my shenanigans, and I'll see you tomorrow on the last day of Guild Wars. And I did what? 1356. Okay, so bye.